The issue of gangs incarceration in El Salvador is a complex and controversial topic that has been the subject of much debate and discussion. With a long history of gang violence and crime in the country, the government has taken a hardline approach in recent years, cracking down on gang members and sending more of them to prison. While many applaud the government's efforts to address the issue of gang violence, concerns have been raised about the potential implications of mass incarceration and human rights violations within the prisons. The conditions within the prisons have been described as overcrowded and inhumane, with reports of violence, abuse, and torture. This raises questions about the effectiveness of this approach in addressing gang violence, as well as the impact on the lives of those incarcerated. In addition, there are concerns about the potential consequences of this approach, such as the potential for the prisons to become breeding grounds for even more violent and dangerous gangs. Critics argue that the government's focus on incarceration and punishment may not be the most effective way to address the underlying issues that lead to gang violence, such as poverty, lack of opportunities, and social exclusion. Furthermore, there are concerns about the potential violation of human rights, as many of those incarcerated are denied access to legal representation, adequate medical care, and basic necessities such as food and clean water. There have also been reports of extrajudicial killings, where suspected gang members are targeted by the police or vigilante groups without due process. The issue of gangs incarceration in El Salvador is a complex one that raises important questions about the role of incarceration in addressing gang violence, the conditions within the prisons, and the potential consequences of this approach. That's all for today's video. Like and subscribe. See you next time.